It started the way things usually do, simple, quiet, ordinary. But nothing stays ordinary for long when you really look. That night, I couldn't sleep. The ceiling fan spun slow circles above me, and I could feel Caleb beside me, awake too, though neither of us said a word. We'd been together for years, long enough to know each other's silences. But that silence was different, charged, waiting. And I felt it before I even turned my head to him. His gaze, steady and sharp, found me in the dark. "You're awake," I whispered. "Yeah," Caleb murmured, his voice low, rough. "Can't stop thinking." I shifted to face him, propping myself on one elbow. "About?" His fingers brushed my arm, light, distracted. "About us." That made me pause. Caleb wasn't the kind of man to say things like that unless something was really weighing on him. "Us?" I asked quietly, my pulse picking up. "Are you unhappy?" "No," he said, immediately. "It's not that." He hesitated then, fingers still on my skin. "It's just. I've been wondering if we've gotten too comfortable. If there's more we could try." I searched his face in the dark. "Like what?" His eyes flickered, shadowed. "You really want to know?" I wouldn't have asked if I didn't. He took a slow breath. "Something different. I want to see you experience something new. But not with another man." His voice dipped lower. "With a woman." The air thickened between us. I stared at him, heart hammering not from fear or anger, but something harder to name. "That's unexpected," I said slowly. But the idea didn't repel me. If anything, it stuck. A flicker of something sharp and electric in my chest. "I've thought about it," Caleb admitted. "For a while now. I just didn't know how to bring it up." His honesty hit me harder than the suggestion itself. And over the next few days, the thought followed me everywhere, folding laundry, pouring coffee, brushing my hair. The idea wasn't just his anymore. It had become mine too. I caught myself watching him differently, wondering how it would feel, wondering what it would do to us. Would it pull us closer, or break something we couldn't fix? But beneath the nerves, there was no denying it. I wanted it. And once I knew that, I couldn't shake it off. By the time I'd arranged everything, I felt calm. Focused. There was no second guessing. Just anticipation. That morning, I leaned into Caleb as he drank his coffee. "Be home by 8, I said, voice quiet but firm. His brows lifted. "What's happening at 8? "You'll see." The rest of the day stretched and folded itself around me in slow waves. But when evening came, the energy in the air was undeniable. I'd chosen everything carefully, the lights, the music, the scent of vanilla low in the background. When Caleb walked through the door, I met him with a steady pulse and a secret smile. "Come with me," I whispered, taking his hand. I led him down the hall. The bedroom door stood half open, light spilling out soft and golden. And inside, she was waiting. Her name was Ava. I'd met her through a friend. She sat at the edge of the bed, legs crossed, posture graceful and easy. Her eyes flicked to Caleb, then settled on me. And there was something in her gaze, like she already knew all the questions I hadn't asked yet. Behind me, I felt Caleb go still. His breath caught, his grip on my hand tightening just slightly. Then Ava moved. Her fingers brushed my wrist, light and teasing. My breath caught at just that small touch. The first kiss came slow, gentle, testing. Her lips against mine were warm, careful but sure. Caleb stood close enough that I felt his presence like a second skin. But he didn't interrupt. He watched. And that only made it more intense. Ava's hands slid beneath my shirt, fingertips tracing my ribs. My mind scrambled to catch up, but my body already knew what it wanted. And then, finally, Caleb stepped forward. His hand found my waist, solid and grounding. His kiss was rougher than Ava's, less patient, more claiming. His breath hot against my ear. "Thank you," he murmured, voice low enough that it wasn't clear who he was thanking, me, her, or both of us. That's when Ava turned her attention to him. Her hand slid over his stomach, down, until his own breath caught. I didn't look away. I couldn't. My lips stayed on his as Ava's hands moved lower, as he shuddered between us. Then it was all motion. The three of us moving in rhythm that needed no words. Each kiss, each touch building on the last. My shirt was gone before I noticed, and Ava's mouth was warm against my skin, coaxing sounds from me I hadn't even known I could make. Caleb was behind her now, his hands on both of us, his eyes locked on mine. That look undid me more than anything else. Dark, hungry, but full of something deeper, love, trust, something bigger than the moment. His forehead pressed to mine. Our breaths tangled. My pulse roared in my ears, a steady rush of heat and sensation. When it was over, when the room was quiet again, the weight of it settled in. Not regret, never that. Just the quiet, breathless satisfaction that comes from having lived something honest and real. Caleb wrapped his arms around me, his voice rough in my ear. More than you know. And I believed him. Some wishes stay hidden. Some are meant to be lived. If you've ever kept a secret desire to yourself, tell me what happened when you finally shared it. I read every single comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe, your support really does make a difference.